Welcome, everybody. Episode 11, baby. We made it, baby. One Night Baseball. You know what time it is. It's a whole lot, baby. Let's talk about baseball. Let's talk about the real stuff that's happening in baseball right now. You know what time it is. Let's go. Baseball. Cut.
You're fired. Get out.
You're fired. I feel like I look like a little kid.
Huh?
I look like a little kid. I look like my first day at Little League.
It is. Welcome. We got this.
Alright, guys. Episode 11.
11. You know what time it
11.
is. Baseball, baby.
Crazy news. We have 2 firings in 1 week. Two major firings. Get out of here. We have Joe Girardi from the Philadelphia Phillies. That was
That was a tough one. That was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. That was a tough one.
And
Expected
then,
though.
Yeah, Joe Madden from the.
That one was different.
LA,
That was just, even with that. Ooh, that was crazy. That was crazy.
So we got the baseball savant here.
Don't forget that. And don't forget that either. You know what time.
All right, let's see. Let's talk about the first one. Let's talk about Joe Girardi because he was first.
Okay.
He got fired first. What do you feel about that? Do you think it was warranted? Do you think it had to come in? Do you think they should have given him more time?
Well, first of all, let me explain to you
Yeah.
and let me explain to everybody, right? To be honest, I don't think that when a team goes bad and their performance is not at the highest level, I don't think it's the manager's job or fault. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The manager's job is to structure the lineup and do everything he can to make sure that everything is aligned to where players are getting enough time and people are performing at the highest level. But there's a limit to that. You can't actually make a player play nice. It's just up to him. So I don't think that was fair for the Phillies to fire him. I don't think at all, honestly. But do I think that it needed to be a change in the Phillies in that team? Yeah. I don't think it's the coach's fault, the manager's fault, but that's how teams do. They don't want to be like, hey, you know what? This problem was our fault. Upper management don't want to take that responsibility nor blame at all. So it's going to be the manager that gets get him out of there always. You know what I'm saying?
You think they could have? You think it should have happened, but they should have waited till the end of the season?
They should have waited midway to see what he do. Because you got to understand, it's early. We're only, at that time, there was only at like 56 games played already. So to fire a manager 56 games in, and to be honest, Philadelphia wasn't even going to renew his contract no matter what. So this probably was going to be the only final year that he was going to be there. So besides all that, honestly, no, I don't think it was the right thing. I think that they could have gave him more time, honestly. They should have gave him more time because that's too soon, man. Like, too soon, man. For real.
I think it was, I think they expected the Joe Girardi from the Yankees kind of World Series. I think they wanted that kind of person to come in and kind of take the Phillies, and he had enough time. He was there for a while.
Yeah, he had enough time.
And he really didn't do anything. I mean...
But the players was different. Like, you're talking about trying to be... We're thinking that Girardi's going to be the Yankees manager like they had when he was, with the Yankees. I don't think that. People change. Teams, he has a whole different team. Constructed, built differently. Whole mindset is different. That team that he had, their mindset was way advanced. And they had Derek Jeter. They had Rodriguez. He had a lot of people on that team. Yeah. So... You're talking about a team that had a lot of establishment in the playoffs and everything to a team that was only built because of offense. They just picked and grabbed and was like, hey, this team right here, boom, you complete it. Not even that. The Phillies didn't even have that much pitching. Wheeler was out to begin with. You know what I'm saying? The other pitchers over there, they wasn't really doing anything at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be his fault. I just feel like it's not his fault. I mean, Joe Girardi's going to get another job no matter what. His resume speaks for itself. So I'm not worried about that. Do you think he's going to get another job?
I think so too. I think, I think, he definitely did not live up to his past. He
didn't. But
and Philadelphia was just so tired of it.
But put something there. Look, last year they didn't have anything in Philly at all for them to go anywhere. So if you're going to take a manager and put him in a position and put that whole expectation on him, put him around pieces that are actually can do something. If he had a team like an actual good team and then he didn't do anything and then he underperformed, then we could talk about, hey, you know what? Get him out of here because we gave you a team. Every year, every trade deadline, we went in and got pieces for you to be able to complete that team.
Yeah.
The Phillies didn't do that. The Phillies did it only this year. And they only got Castellanos, Schwarber. They got Schwarber. You know what I'm saying? So they got those pieces over there, and they didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and Harper, to be honest, the reason why it's messed up because Harper, the beginning of the season, the expectation was high. Phillies had a good team. I even said that. I was like, yo, Phillies going to have a good team because their offense is crazy. They picked up a lot of good people. But the problem is Harper got hurt. That was number one. So that moves Castellanos over there to right field where that's not even his prime position. So now you're taking him out when he don't even have a good arm. Teams right now are testing him out right now. So when they playing and they know Castellanos in the outfield, you know what they do? Oh, you know what, third base? Run over here. His arm ain't great. Let me run over here, steal this base. Because I know Castellanos' arm is garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage. So they just, that's the problem. So little things like that affects a whole team. So that's the reason why. You know what I'm saying? So now it's all over the place. Yeah. Honestly, it's all over the place.
All right.
You know
now what about Joe Madden?
Joe Madden?
What about the
honestly, Joe Madden is a good manager, but the problem is he's a good manager in Chicago. That was the problem. He was not and Gerard, let me tell you something. Madden had enough time in the Angels organization to be able to do something. But, you know, the problem is, again, when it comes to the Los Angeles Angels, Anaheim Angels, whatever you want to call it, right? You got to understand that, like I said, like I referenced with the Philadelphia Phillies, right? You got to put pieces around players. You know what I'm saying? They got Rendon. I'm not going to lie. They got Anthony Rendon from the Washington Nationals. They got Shohei Ohtani. He's a superstar over there in the Angels. You got Mike Trout, one of the top, most arguably the best player in the world right now, besides Judge. Put that out there. I had to throw a reference to Judge. I'm sorry. I had to.
Don't
he's
apologize
putting
to me.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm saying because you do have Met tie. I don't know if you changed it now.
Nah, we
changed?
talk about the Yankees.
He's got a lot of Met style. He does have a lot of Met stuff on. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm trying to
embrace
the culture.
You look good with that Met stuff.
Akire's baseball. Sorry for the wait.
So you do got all that stuff on your thing. So you do looking like a real Met fan. I'm not gonna lie though. You look good though.
Yeah.
But anyway, to be honest, I don't feel that they should have fired Joe Madden. Like I said before, I don't think it's the manager's fault at all. But I do understand why they fired him. Yeah. He did have a lot of time to do something. Angels did put pieces around him. Yes, they just got Syndergaard. But the problem is that they was on a roll this whole year. They was on fire. Everybody was talking about New York, Los Angeles. They, you know what I'm saying? The Dodgers was doing good. The Mets was doing good. The Yankees was doing good. And the Angels was doing good. All in the same time. That was amazing right there. But you know what? That whole losing streak. Now they're on 13 games right now. Who knows? Who knows by the time that this episode be put out that they won't be on a 15-game losing streak, on a 16-game losing streak. They needed to get it together. Their whole team need to get together. And they need to put pitching around that. You can't expect wins or any expectations if you're a Los Angeles Angels fan that everything is going to go good because your organization ain't doing squat for you at all. Garbage. Nothing. Send it out of here. You're out. Nothing. So how do you feel about the Angels? Do you feel like they're...
Well, if you're saying it then that's the step forward then and start dealing with a coach. So so which one is it? Is it the coach got to get out?
No. And that's why I want to just be specific about what I'm saying, right? I don't think, as my opinion, I don't know about anybody else's, my opinion is I don't think if the team is underperforming and they have all the pieces around and they're losing and their defense, I don't feel that it's the manager's fault that the team is underperforming at all. But I do agree if you have time in as a manager and the organization has put pieces around for you multiple years and nothing has happened, then I feel like if he kicks them out, then that's understandable. That's right there. is understandable, and you can definitely validate that as all. So
you're saying Joe Madden, you agree with Joe Girardi? You don't agree with that firing then? Because he.
Yes, I don't agree. I agree with the Joe Madden.
Yes. Okay.
I kind of. It's like a toss up, honestly, because it's like I don't agree with both of them, but I understand one of them a little bit more than the other one. Joe Girardi, no. The Angels, yes. They had pieces around this year. This year they had pieces around that the general manager put into place for Joe Madden, and nothing has happened. So I do understand that.
So frustrating. So if they do come together, they have the new coach. They're gonna be like, see.
Yep.
It was the new coach. It was Joe Girardi, even though it wasn't. It was just because the pieces finally came together.
And look, the Phillies, after the Phillies did all that firing against Joe Girardi, the Phillies are like 5-0 or something like 5-0 right now. After in the I don't know his name, but he's an intern for the Philadelphia Phillies. He took over for Joe Girardi at that time, and he's 5-0 right now. So that's. I don't feel like it's something big. I don't feel like it's like, oh, you know what? Things about to change for Philly. You know what? Philly might be going to the World Series this year. No, get it out your head. I'm sorry. It's over. You're not winning nothing at all. You might win a wild card if you want to, get yourself there, but you're not winning the division. Nothing, because the Mets are definitely taking the division. 100%. So you best get a wild card. Philly ain't doing nothing. Sorry. Just put that out there.
All right.
I apologize, Philly fans. I apologize. It's just a long day for me. I apologize.
Oh, that has it for. Let us know your opinion. Let us know what you think.
You know what? Let me know what you think, because I want you to. I want to know what they think. You know what I'm saying? I want them to know. Would you fire the manager? Would you not fire? Would you wait? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. And please, in your comments, right? Let me know if you feel that Brian is a Met fan. Cut.
Cut. Hopefully recording.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me, everything is alright.
Move this tiny little seat that you got there. Pardon me, everybody. Just let everybody know. Follow me, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. I do funny videos over there. You want to check me out, And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love every single one of y'all. You know what time it is. Baseball. And don't forget to watch it. Let's get it.